In this video we will have another exercise that will be very important in the next lessons. So yeah, please find out how much memory is needed for a pointer. We already used the Sizeof function and you can make use of that function here again. And yeah, answer some question about the required memory for a pointer. And the first question is the required memory depending on the data type? So is it changing, and why is that? So again, you can try to find the answers by yourself on the internet. You can just look that up, and later you can watch this video and see my conclusion. Okay. So first of all, I show you a little trick. We don't have to initialize all these values, so we don't have to initialize 3 pointers. Actually, we can just check the size of the data types, and we could also do this with variables, and I will also show that in this video. So we are going to compare the required memory for variables and their respective pointer type. Okay, the int pointer requires okay, and I will put the required memory for the variable inside of the brackets. So we already used the Sizeof function, and inside of this function we can just say integer, so we can use the data type by itself, and we can make that star after integer. This means integer pointer, and if we just say integer, this means we get the size required by an integer variable. And as I wrote up here in the exercise text, we want to do this for 3 different data types: integer, double, and character. So I will just write that down. And character. Okay, so maybe you remember the size of integer. On my system it was 4 bytes, and the size of double, of course, 8 bytes, and the size of character was a special value. It was just 1 byte. This is stated in the definition of C-level language. Okay. So we are just running the that program, and we will see that all the pointer types require exactly 4 bytes. This may be different on your system. If you have a 64-bit system with a 64-bit compiler, you might get 8 bytes. So this is really depending on the system you are working on, and and on the compiler you are using, and on the system you are targeting. Because sometimes in embedded systems you have to deal with maybe 8-bit systems or 16-bit systems, and 16 bits. We can do a little calculus here. Why is this 4 bytes exactly? This is because I'm using a 32-bit compiler, and 8-bit is 1 byte. So if we divide 32 by 8, we get exactly 4. And if you are on a 16-bit machine, you are having 2 bytes. So this means all the pointers would require 2 bytes. Okay, and so you can kind of calculate the values you will get out of here or you are requiring for your specific system. But for us it is important that we can dynamically find the value from our system by itself. So we don't need to say we need 4 bytes or we need 8 bytes or we need 2 bytes depending on the system we are on. Because in the next videos after the next exercise we will be dealing with a new problem. We need to allocate the required memory by ourselves, and of course we can't find the numbers every time on every different system that we are targeting. So instead we want to find the required memory dynamically, and this is one way to do this. So with the first Sizeof exercise we had some videos before, and with this exercise I want to prepare you slowly to a new topic coming up in the next videos. Okay, keep that in mind. So this topic actually is very important, even though it might seem to be a little bit useless now, but it will come in handy very, very soon. Just 2 or 3 videos in the future. So in the next video, like I said, we will have another exercise, and that will be of a more practical nature than this one.